All right. Happy Wednesday. It is George Gonzalez, your realtor, today with another live stream. Missed Monday. Apologies on that. And we are Wednesday. We're going to be talking about how to choose your lender. That's what the video is about today. Um, I think it's a great topic to talk about. A lot of times, the focus is so much on the money aspect of it, like how much the lender charges, what they're offering, and I think these are some things that ultimately are should be priority when it comes to, in addition to deciding on lender. Not only because is what they offer, what they charge is important, but how they go about the business is also important. So let's talk about that. I'm gonna break it down here, what you can look out for, and make your home buying process. It should be a smooth one. Lender should not be the one causing stress for you. All right, so here we go. Handy dandy graphics card. So we're gonna go with which lender. I've got some points here that I'm gonna discuss. We're gonna break down. So number one, straight to the point. Can they close on time? And is that something they've done recently? So these are some things that I want you to take into consideration. There are a ton of lenders out there, just like there's tons of agents. But when it comes down to it, they can offer a really low price, low origination fee, things that are cheap to you as the consumer. But if they cannot close you, what good is that? The problem is when you're buying a house, or the catch, I should say, not a problem. The catch when you're buying a house is if you default, there are consequences. So if a lender cannot close, they are literally costing you or potentially costing you money. So if they cannot close, that is a big red flag. Number two, testimonials, right? Do they have happy clients? Definitely want to go to that, which is great if you have friends, family members, ask how their experience went. And this is kind of maybe a sub point to testimonials. Do they have good relationships with realtors like myself? I like to kind of leverage that because if they don't have a good relationship with an agent, that is a very telling sign. Personally, if an agent cannot close a deal, if for me as an agent and a lender cannot close a deal, or they take longer than what they said, right? Not trying to slam a home purchase, and it was unrealistic to begin with, and it took longer than the lender said it was supposed to take. And any delays, I'm not gonna work with that lender. I'm not going to recommend my clients. I'm extending my reputation with this lender. And if they can't get the job done, then there is no benefit to me referring them, right? I don't get any financial benefits. Realtors don't. They shouldn't. I don't. So if you can't do what you said you were supposed to do, close on time, you're gonna close early, this is unnecessary, right? Boom. Don't work with it. That's why it's a telltale sign. Another good thing here is going to be, are they familiar with the program that you need, right? So you have your common programs, conventional FHA for low down payment, VA for no down payment, USDA, whatever your program is, or if you have a down payment assistance program, a income based program. Are they familiar? Do they do that program? You work with someone just like anyone else, right? There's a reason we pay people to do stuff for us, right? It's not exactly because we're not capable, but if they do this and they're familiar with it, they'll get it done way, way faster. Same thing with a lender. If you need a special program that has special financing, and they typically have their own particular set of requirements, if this lender is the first time doing it for you, might be a bumpy road. Much rather go with a lender that has experience in that field, in that particular program. Okay. And then this really applies to all of them. Are they local? This is a great thing to find out. If this lender isn't in the state of Texas, that is an issue. You can run into issues with the amount of time they take to process appraisals. You know, they may be ordering appraisals and the company doesn't do many in Houston, or the appraiser is coming from another city. For example, he's coming from Houston and he's going to do an appraisal out in Alvin, Rocher, and Manville. I mean, those markets are entirely different, you know, so you want to have someone that has a good network, that is local, is familiar with the area that you're buying, right? That's huge when it comes to buying your house. So all these things are super important. You know, I'll put them in the body later, probably add as a comment. Hopefully this helps you out. You know, of course, you shop around. I always recommend shop around, but take those things into consideration, because whatever fees and all that, what they charge, can be entirely, counterproductive if they cannot close you on time, if they don't have a good reputation, they're not local, and if they don't know what in the world they're doing. So that's gonna wrap it up for me, guys. Actually, we're gonna do a little bonus session here. Well, two things actually. I'm gonna share the screen here because we have the relief fund that is active. It's open, but I know it's fairly been a pain to deal with. But I feel like it is a good resource for those who need it. You never know, people need help. We have our relief fund here, and let's see here. They had it just opened yesterday, so they had a huge amount of applicants going through. Yeah, it looks like the site is open. I don't know what the wait time is. I'm pretty sure it'll take time. Looks like they're accepting applications via phone as well, starting at 2 today, so in about 30 minutes. So just a quick video here, guys. Great tools for you, and have a good one, guys. I'm signing off.